All right, the life of an entrepreneur, I'm sure, is no different than pretty much anybody else's, but it is so freaking busy and there's so much that has to be done because, as God is my witness, real life gets in the way. So here's my thing for today. Last night, I was up until almost midnight finishing a combination of work that had to get done for Armchair telethon and finishing homework that was due at midnight for the class I take, two classes that I take for an MBA that I am pursuing. So that's what I did. And then this morning I got up at 5 and I had to do my exercise so that I will be less fat than I am today someday. And so I'll be healthy. And then today at 2 o'clock, I have to drive to St. Louis because a really close friend of mine, we're having a birthday party in somebody's freaking driveway because we're in the world of COVID. So I got to drive to St. Louis. I have to leave a little bit earlier so that I don't get stuck in traffic. And I've made this list of stuff that absolutely has to be done before I leave. So I'm hoping to get out of here by 2 o'clock. Maybe not, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, who knows. But I've got to get that done, and really it's all a combination. And here's really why this all applies to entrepreneurs, because what we have to think about is we have to market the business, and especially when there are only a handful of people. And I actually have a pretty large network of people who are helping in different ways, but only a few of us are working on it all day, every day. And we have to figure out how to market what we do, and then we have to do what we do. So I'm talking to people who may or may not want to do a telethon somewhere in the country. We're marketing in all 50 states. And honestly, most people, the vast majority, over 90% of the people that we talk to say yes, they do, and they become our customers. And so that is a blessing, and I'm super excited about that. But of course, those are conversations that we have to have, and it's a several-step process, and it generally takes a couple of weeks. Of course, I say generally, we've barely been doing this for a month, so who knows what generally actually is, but that's where it is today. I figure each sale is going to take an average of 2 to 3 weeks. Then I have to actually do the work, right? We have to create telethons, and so I have telethons right now in several states, and I'm doing most of that work. I have great helpers, and they're doing great things, and they make my life much easier. But still, I am having to do most of that part of the work until we're able to have somebody that I can offload it to. And that's probably going to happen in another month or two, but it's nuts. So that's the thing, and that's the life of an entrepreneur. Heck, it sounds a little bit like the life of a mom, but in the world of never would I compare myself to a mom. I kind of just did, but I'm really not, because I get it. Don't worry about it. Life is hard for all of us. Not complaining, but just know, in the event that you ever decide to become an entrepreneur, you're going to have to balance all that real life stuff. You're going to have to constantly be trying to get new business so that you can grow, so that you can pay people, so that you can pay the light bill, and then you're going to actually have to do the work. And so you better love it. It better not be about the money. There can be good money, but honestly, it's too hard and it's too much if it's just about the money. So you have to love what you're doing. You have to be excited. Hopefully you're going to be one of those people who kind of changes the world a bit, and that's what we're trying to do here. I mean, our motivation comes from building a company, but it comes because, for basically, if we make $1,000, then we're giving $10 or $20 or even $30,000 to charity. If we make $1 million here as a company, then that literally is going to mean 10 or 20 or $30 million going to charity. And we are going to change the world of charity, and that's what keeps us going. And of course, that's going to make life better for a whole lot of people and hopefully help solve a lot of problems. So that's my day. I'm obsessed with getting my list done so that I can leave and go to my friend's party. And you have a great day. This has been the Armchair Diary, an entrepreneur story. And I hope you have an awesome Monday, and just take care of yourself. Thank you.